2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Hands up!
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
What a warm-up. There he is, Michael Whipley, on the Prod Pod, joined by Ryan James Fitzgerald. Tom Ivy is here.
Present.
Shay, Lizzie,
Hola.
Ollie, and producer Jess in the hot seat. Oh, wow.
Oh, you're making a joke.
Sorry, Maddie. That's the second time I've called you Lizzie on the Prod Pod.
Maddie's actually here, not WFH.
It's on you, Maddie, if you take that as a compliment or if you take that as a negative.
Wow. How do you see
It's a
it?
compliment. We love Lizzie.
But I love me.
I love you
Yeah,
too.
we
If you
do
don't
love you
love
too.
yourself, then you can't love anyone else.
So true,
Right.
Whip. So true. I'm going to kick this off with...
Full Bush Friday?
Not with Full Bush Friday. I want to talk about the best off-air moment of the week and talk about something we don't ever really mention, but this show, Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie, did its best ever numbers in the ratings period.
Come on. It's not why we do it, Jess.
Congratulations to the team.
Jess, I feel awkward about that. It's not why we do it. It's more for the awards and the cash. But,
That's exactly right.
You know, if the
Exactly
numbers
right.
are good, the numbers are good.
Fantastic. Nice to have so many people listening. I'm not sure if they all convert to the podcast,
Yeah,
but
they do.
surely the producers pod will
Great
help
way
us
to
out.
start the year to the
We
Definitely
don't like
off.
to talk, Jess. We don't like to talk about this, but can you tell everyone what the ratings were again?
Yeah, so we did an 8.7 share, fantastic.
Yeah.
And our biggest ever cum, that means the amount of people tuning in at any time, went well past 3 million, which was
Well,
amazing.
that is, okay,
Yeah,
that's
well
enough.
done.
Don't say any more. We don't like talking about
Yeah,
it.
it wasn't 3 million. It was more like
What are those numbers again?
667,000.
668,000, but also our social numbers, Chastity.
Yeah, they were doing quite well as well.
Oh, look, don't undersell yourself, Chowbags.
See, I just think that's part of my job. They do quite well. We went from like 750 something and then went up to 22,000.
Yeah, that's great.
Coincidentally,
numbers.
once the Prod Pod started and there were
Correct.
multiple links.
And how much are we paying in bots these days? Are we still... Are they real accounts or...
No,
said
there's
bot,
some
bot.
Russian ones in there. Bot.
Let's not start that
In
again.
the bot. Okay,
I
let's
said what? How many bots?
Let's
can we-
dob someone in for something that happened off air. I think you're going to kick this one off for us. Something that Wippa made both you and Tom do that took up quite a bit of time
Oh, yes.
after the show this week.
This was on Tuesday when Whip decided he wanted to go to the Anzac Day Clash down in Melbourne at the MCG. He was very stressed out. 10 minutes, guys.
Do a lot
9
of
minutes,
tickets
9 and a
on
half
sale.
minutes. We're all trying to get on with our day jobs. And then it comes, he's on there.
Yep.
He finally, he's in a queue, goes down. He finally gets on. And then as he's going to do it, he realizes there's like an error with the IP address. It's all screwed. So we all have to hop on. We're all sitting there. We're like 45 minutes, I think. We're all trying to find seats. It all sold. And then he just left. I was like, I can't do it. And he ends up getting tickets through a contact anyway. So
it was frustrating. Thank you, Ticket Tech, for that awesome experience of not being able to get tickets.
Oh, and you know what? There's a lot of people lining up to go and see a second-rate football team play.
It's quite interesting.
Got him a beauty.
Well, it's a football team that'll drag 100,000 people, which your club will never do. So can we move on to something I would consider a better off-air moment from this week?
yeah, of course.
It's not every day a team member has a day off. But when it comes to the country music channel, there was an MCM. What is it?
Shout out Foxtel.
What is that festival called?
CMC Rocks.
That'll do. So I didn't realise, Fitz, because I just assumed that Maddie was country curious. But she's been full bush for how long now? Like since you were, 13 or something?
I reckon, since I was about...
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that is.
Just
full bush what? What do we call it?
Huh?
Full
Full
Bush
Bush
Fridays.
Fridays?
I have been obsessed with country music since I was about 16, I think. We'd go on
Right.
road trips. I used to listen to hot country radio.
Yeah. And the next thing you know, on Instagram, there's a full routine of a boot scooting, line dancing, heel click and act.
Have you ever line danced? I was actually in my element. I was having the best time of my life. I cried during that festival. The happiest tears coming in on Tuesday. So I cried.
Well, they're actually engine oil.
Are you okay?
Oh, she's about
Mate's
to
crying
cry.
right now. Can you talk us
Who's
through what
Why
you're
are you
feeling? Why are you
crying?
Why are
crying?
you crying?
You know, from such a high to such a low.
Why are you crying? She loves her. She loves it.
What's bringing on the tears, Maddie? Is it the love of the country music, or is it being back here with everyone?
I've never seen you cry.
I just stopped it. It was just such a great time.
Oh my God.
Thomas Fred and Cody Johnson were the best, and I just
Literally, no one knows in here who that is.
Best Australian artist, Mads. Who's the best at the moment?
God.
Aussie artist. I love Morgan Evans. He's beautiful. He's good.
He's
You haven't been
gorgeous,
day
isn't he?
drinking, have you?
That is because I love too your man Shannon there, who you are soon to marry. I mean, I assume he was the boyfriends of Instagram, so he sort of filmed from a good distance so he could get a full body of the boots, the skirt, the top,
Yeah.
the leg kicks.
He didn't want to participate in the
Funny
line
that.
dancing, but he did get me up on his shoulders during the last set.
Do we need a
And that was-
welfare check or
Yeah,
something in
you're
here?
still crying, girl.
What's going to be more awkward is when we see all the pictures from your wedding day and you didn't cry once.
Yeah, but for Morgan Wallen, you'll tear up.
Wallen.
That'll do.
You know, actually, when I joined this show, I couldn't bring myself to tell you, but you always say Morgan Wallen,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
know.
very
he
incorrect.
literally learnt it this week,
This
didn't
week,
you?
yeah, Jess corrected me.
Morgan Wallen.
Love
Although
that sound.
it is fun when the guys do say sunny fedora some days.
Yeah.
We've gone through that one maybe seven
'cause
times. It's still fedora.
It's Sonny, isn't it?
Sunny fedora.
Sorry, that wasn't the issue.
But then yesterday, I think when Fitz was doing a live read for Fedora, he said Federa.
Right, okay.
So it's like
now-
flipped now.
Mate, we're never going to get it
Totally
right.
mixed up.
No one's tuning into this show for accuracy.
It's,
So true.
Oh,
That's the only
God.
true thing that will be said.
Jeez, we have a good time on this show.
Absolutely. Does anyone have any last remarks before we go?
Alan.
I do
Alan.
have one more.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I've got
not
something.
not guilty. No, seriously, there's a really big case going on.
Jess, are we wrapping up or do you want me to extend on something?
I just want to, let's leave everyone with this moment. Fitz, look, we do try and get things right. It doesn't always work, but sometimes we do throw in an extra member of human nature. Who was it, Fitz?
Yeah, it's Toby and Alan, and I didn't realise until afterwards that Toby's full name is Toby Allen.
Yeah.
So Alan is not a part of human nature, or is he a secret fifth member that we don't know about?
He's not.
No, he's not. So
Well, here was
apologies.
the moment on air.
Love you boys, Phil, Toby, Alan, Andrew, Michael. You boys are performing at Wollongong tonight. Is that correct?
Awesome. The fifth member, Alan. Alan!
Human nature to make a mistake, though.
Okay,
That's a nice time.
Bring down the whole podcast. Let's do it again. It's the bench warmers.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app, revofitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.